In response to my Danish colleague, I'd like to illustrate your words regarding the fact that Denmark has substantively cooperated with the Russian Federation on investigations. I'd like to back these up with concrete facts. Under the FSB sent at least 5 mutual legal assistance requests to Denmark, and we were told each time that the provision of such information would pose a threat to the Danish state. The only substance you referred to was the substance in a 27th June 2023 letter. That letter referred to the fact that Denmark has lifted a cylindrical object from out of the Baltic Sea. We requested to look at that object. Our request was ignored. That is all the substance we have. Now, if that's what you refer to when you say substantive assistance, it comes no surprise then that your investigation concluded what it did, and in fact you mentioned this terrorist act, the destruction of undersea infrastructure, international infrastructure. It would appear that you call it a loss of time for the Security Council discussing this. We have completely different standards we stick to. We're not discussing Lego, we're discussing concrete issues. In fact, I asked for the floor to a greater extent to point out a very worrisome trend which was blatantly obvious in the interventions of a number of our Western colleagues today. They effectively showed their true colors today. It comes as no surprise to us, the fact that they, as part of their bloc discipline, tried to exculpate the German authorities, and not very skillfully. What we were surprised to see is that some Western representatives today, whether knowingly or unknowingly, called the Nord Stream pipeline terrorist attack. Well, they in fact linked it with the Ukrainian crisis. Although what we're talking about is the destruction of transboundary undersea infrastructure. And this situation is covered by very specific international documents. Colleagues, this is a short-sighted and dangerous line to pursue. Terrorists, well, you're basically dividing terrorists into good guys and bad guys. Now, this two-faced approach is actually undermining international efforts to combat terrorism.